about these situations. We're getting into this because you saw the news, another mass shooting in my home country. This time they going crazy out here, y'all. This time they done went up here and shot like almost over 20 people. 4 are dead already. It's amazing. It is crazy amazing. So things, I don't know what that is exactly. I'm not sure what's going on. We're going to get into that. Of course, a lot of folks are asking why I left America. And you guys, you saw the thumbnail. You saw it. And you know that we're going to get ready to get things figured out. Talk about this right now. We're going to talk about this. There is no way in hell. This is so crazy to me. When it comes down to it, I don't have any idea what is going on. But I tell you this much. When it comes down to the situation that we're talking about, you guys, this is a perfect example of why I got the hell out of Dodge. Then we're getting into the whole situations of how you can change, you can get out too. Then you guys, a little applause, even though we're doing a little applause during the break. Or can't get a little applause. Thank you for the questions. I'm getting to all of your questions tonight, this morning. If you're in America, good morning to you. This has been a sound check, y'all. We're getting ready to have some things figured out. We're getting ready to do this situation. We're getting ready to do this upright. And I'll tell you something. Grab that coffee, grab that cocktail, grab whatever it is. When it comes down to it, I'm telling you, when it comes down to it, grab it. Because when you come back after this 5-minute countdown, we're getting right into the nitty gritty, baby. So grab the coffee, grab the cocktail, you guys. Hey, 5 minutes and we'll be right back.
Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson, you are live on the set, and I'm going to take you around the world with me. My dream as a minimalist CEO, turning my clients' dreams into reality is what I do, showing that success is truly for everyone. Hey, you guys, I've got new shows weekly. Stay tuned and live your best life.
make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. 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 Work it, work it, work it, work it.
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy.
Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
Two Guamas Chinese, red carpet TV, valet my limousine. Box office sweetie, and Oscar nominee. Now watch me snatch trophies.
Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
Walk, now walk. Walk, now walk. Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy.
Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Bump and bump it, bump it and bump it.
I'm glad that you are here. This is going to be the show. We are getting ready today, getting myself doing, getting everything situated, you guys, and we're getting ready for a fantastic show. So this time, you guys, when it comes down to it, what we're going to do is we're going to sit up here. Let me get my glasses. We're going to sit up here, you guys, and we are going to have a whole episode about your exit, about evolve, about succeed, about why you need to not stay stuck. Why stay stuck when the world of opportunities is out here? So we're getting into that today. So get your coffee, get your cocktails and whatever, because it's going to be time to reinvent yourself. It's going to be time to ask Kareem today. We're going to get all into that. There's a whole Q&A segment for you guys, okay? Whole Q&A segment. Because on this episode of Kareem Jackson Live on the Set, we're going to get all into it today because you've got tons of questions, you guys, on the set for you guys. We're diving into the real talk, the real situations, you guys, all the things that make the stress and the struggle and the strife the way that it is. So we're getting ready here at the studio. We're about done. I want you to get your cocktails. I want you to get your coffee. I want you to come on in here and be ready because Kareem Jackson, we're live on the set and we're diving into real talk about divesting from the new Plantation America. This whole Plantation America Experiment, we're talking about divesting from that. We're talking about getting out of Dodge. We're talking about sitting up here and exploring life, your life, beyond your life, way beyond the U.S. boundaries, the United States, off the plantation, off the grid, out of the matrix. Because in a world where people, you guys, are working longer. Well, they're working long as hell in their life, and their life expectancy nowadays in America with the stress and strife and shit. You know, I need you a cocktail for this one. Liquorexpress.ph, liquorexpress.ph. People are dropping dead. Life expectancy is dropping. It's down. You guys, get in the episode, share this live right now. Share it before we get started. Share it, because right now we're dropping gems. We're dropping gems because it's time for you to seek new opportunities. It's time for you to seek new opportunities, you guys. Liquorexpress.ph, thank you. Look at these custom labels for you guys out there that are supporting the show. We got gifts for you, we got stuff for you. We're gonna thank you. And if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a home-based professional, this is the perfect time to rebrand yourself. This is the time to do it, because by moving abroad and investing abroad and thriving abroad, you can be a million. If you're making $25,000, $50,000, $80,000 a year, you will be a millionaire overnight. So this episode, you guys, we're having a little conversation. We're talking about some stuff. I got all your questions here. A lot of you guys are looking at investing and thriving and moving to places like here in the Philippines, Ghana, even Mexico, right out of the States. No Canada. Don't go to Canada, y'all. You be mad as a motherfucker. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about passport bros. With rising stress and violence, you saw the news this morning we put out. The economic instability of the United States. And yes, there's some instability because you don't know what eggs going to cost. You don't know what chicken's going to cost. You don't know what your job going to make. You don't know if you're going to be replaced by a robot or an immigrant. It is not stable in the United States right now for many people. So why are you trapped in the cycle that's no longer working for you? Why are you doing that? So you guys, anyway, this episode, if you're ready to reinvent yourself, you ready to reinvent your business, what you trying to do, diversify your income on your own terms, If you're ready for some real freedom right now, you guys, grab your drinks, have your coffee. Don't go nowhere, you guys. The show is ready to start, and we're going to get into how you can escape the grind like I did, like 10 million other expats did, 250,000 here in the Philippines alone, how they did, and you can explore the freedom, the true freedom, what it really truly feels like to be free outside of the United States, outside the borders of the United States, off of the fucking plantation. I'm gonna say it again because it's worth repeating, you guys. The plantation, it's real. Plantation America, it's real. You see now with all the drama, we're all going through it now. So you guys, share the live. Join us, stay here. I want to have this conversation with you. I want to talk about how you can make your great escape. Make your great escape, right? How you can make that great escape right now. How you can be a millionaire in 24 hours. How you can be rich and have freedom and have a life abroad. You can be a millionaire. You hear about all these millionaire gurus, all these guys telling you how they can get rich and all these things you can do. You can be a millionaire overnight. If you make $25,000, $50,000, $80,000 a year in America, watch this show. Because I'm going to show you and talk to you about how you can be a millionaire overnight. Getting the fucking plane ticket and getting the passport. But don't grab your drinks, grab your coffee, grab a snack. I gotta pay some bills real quick and then come right on back and we're getting into it, baby. Cheers to you. Oh, liquorexpress.ph on the break. Liquorexpress.ph. We love you. Grab a snack and come right on back. Welcome to Liquor Express. Drinks and good company. This is a great opportunity for everyone here. I want to thank you for being here. An all-new world out there awaits us, everybody. There's a new normal out there, and it's a world full of opportunities for us. Our company has an opportunity to pivot, to reinvent, to re-inspire, and to change the entire industry. Whether it's social media marketing, online buying, or purchases, liquor lovers out there all over the world looking at us. Liquor Express, the new normal of opportunity. And right now, look at this. This is our presentation for our road to 300 million in 10 years starts now. The Philippines' first online liquor store. It's time to change the game. The next stop, 2031, the new online market will be waiting for us. So let's go. Let's innovate. Let's become the company and the new inspiration and the economy that we all want to see. Presented by Limtuaco, Road to 300 Million.
Success is for everyone. You're special. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson is here. Turn your dreams into reality. Remember, baby, success is for everyone. Live on the set. New shows weekly.
Did you get your cocktails? Did you get all your stuff going? Did you get it all ready? Okay. Because we're getting right into this directly tonight. Because if you're in the Philippines right now, good evening to you. If you're in America, wake the fuck up. Another one of those days. Another one of those Mondays, baby. It's Monday, right? Monday in America, right? Monday morning in America, wake up. If you're in Europe, if you're in Africa, good afternoon. Get some tea, get some coffee for your merienda or for your afternoon tea time. Because we're getting into this conversation. You guys have been asking about this. You guys have been sending me these questions. I want to thank you for the support because I love when we ask to, get your questions. A lot of folks are shy because they're kind of racist, kind of direct kind of questions or whatever. But anyway, I love that when you guys put the questions, you put the questions. So let me get into this real quick, Julius. You got this right here for me so I get these guys started. And you guys, if you're out there, you guys, liquorexpress.ph, super promote the hell out of them. Do you see, you've seen this? This is the bottle they did for my sister. If you guys have supported our coffee, our different things that we've got, we supported some of our clients and our friends, a family that have supported us throughout with some custom liquor from Liquor Express, Distillery and Tuaco. These labels are off the chain. I'm drinking this tonight, a little whiskey and Coke, you guys. So if you guys have your liquor, if this is in the morning for America, they have a coffee liqueur over here, you guys. That is Intermotos. It's right over here, by the way. This Intermotos here, you guys. Coffee. It goes well with our Black Wellness coffee as well. So you guys, if you're in the Philippines, grab a cocktail tonight. Nationwide available. Liquor Express. .ph. So we love these guys. They're phenomenal with us. It's really very smooth quality. And we've been promoting, drinking, and enjoying these guys for almost a decade now. So liquorexpress.ph, the taco, thank you very much. First of all, you guys, when we were before you guys just get here, Kareem Jackson live on the set. And if you missed the first part, then we're getting into this conversation. But first, before I even get into that, did you guys, we played the news clip again for the shooting last night? If you guys are just tuning in, you have the news clip for the shooting? Or is it gone already? Yeah, can we do a little recap on that? Okay. You guys, we came in this morning early to talk to folks in the Philippines, at Filipino time. If you were overnight, you saw this, with another mass shooting in my home country. And since we're talking about why I left America today, I thought this would be appropriate to get into, because this is one of the reasons. Look at this video. Yeah, play one of the shootings. This is outrageous. You guys are asking me why I left, but this is an update. They've got some updates as well, so let's play this. Okay, you guys. This is one of the reasons.
On the air with the Alabama manhunt for whoever's behind what police describe as a possible murder for hire plot that led to a mass shooting in Birmingham. 4 people killed, 17 others hurt, dozens of shots fired in that alleged targeted hit. You can see the chaotic scene overnight outside a cigar lounge not far from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. The search is now on for multiple suspects, with local police working with federal law enforcement and the mayor pledging to do everything they can to take these killers off the streets. Our Priya Shrithar is there, and a warning, some of this footage is disturbing.
Tonight, an urgent manhunt underway in Birmingham, Alabama, after authorities say shots were fired outside of a hookah and cigar lounge in a crowded entertainment district just after 11 p.m. Saturday night. Officials say multiple suspects got out of a vehicle and opened fire, killing 4 and injuring 17 others.
You got to go that way. You got to go that way.
Authorities believe the attack was targeted and say a fully automatic weapon was used before the suspects fled the scene by vehicle.
We believe the individual that was targeted is among the deceased.
This is like talking about. I cannot understand what is going on. This is just happening. The other night, we broke the news, the original night. We're the ones who had talked about this. But I'll tell you something, man. You're asking why. You guys are looking at the passport bros. You're like, oh my God, these passport bros are freaking leaving. They're looking for girls. No, they're not. That's just what they're doing to get clicks. That's what you guys click to. That's what you guys are baiting to. That's what you guys are talking about. That's the distraction. At the end of the day, crime, inflation. Then, of course, the whole reason they can't find dates and things like that. But at the end of the day, most people, the 10 million of us out here, they got relationships. They got wives and husbands and stuff like that. So you guys, I want to say welcome back from the break. You guys got your coffee. Get coffee. Folks are frustrated. There's a lot of reasons. Testing 1, 2, 3, you guys. There's a lot of reasons. There we go. Sorry, you guys. Lost it for a minute, you guys. I'm gonna stop saying those names, actually. I'm stop saying, because YouTube be cutting us and blanking us and cutting us and delaying us and stuff like that. So Let me watch the words I use. But you guys, I want to welcome you back. I guess I'm going to get into this. A lot of you guys want to talk about this. Kareem Jackson live on the set. We kind of get into expat stuff, travel stuff, business stuff, entrepreneurship, freedom stuff, some racist stuff. We're Republicans, we're Democrats. We talk about it all. We do play the Republican and the Democrat commercials, so this is a safe place. This situation right now, the day that we're dealing with right now, goes beyond borders, you guys. It goes beyond the United States. This situation is outrageous. And I'll tell you something really quick that we guys have been getting into when I read you guys' emails and stuff like that. Because today, we're really going to get deep into this because, well, actually, let's get deep into it. Because what I see is that all this means, it's controversial a little bit in the States, but a lot of us, you hear it as, I got out of the matrix, or I got off grid. Now they got the farming thing, right? Now they're making it illegal to be homeless in America. So if you just stopped participating, for example, just stop participating in this new Plantation America Experiment they're doing. If you just unplugged and got away, your whole life would change. And a lot of you guys, if you're millionaires and you're successful and your life is perfect, then you're not watching this. Instagram, LinkedIn, folks, you don't need to watch this episode. You don't need to see. You can zoom out right now and then, come back tomorrow like that for the other more, DEI type conversations. But this one I want to get into because we had our tour recently and people are getting for our next tour, getting for our dating game show and all these things that we're doing. And I'm seeing all of these things that are popping up because folks are trying to figure it out. So mainly we talked to 25, 35, 50, 80, $100,000 a year or less. People change their life as well, and mainly the way you can do it is just get on a plane, come to Asia, come to the Philippines. The conversion, you're a millionaire overnight. You can change your life. You can change your goal. You can change your spouse. You can change your living. You can change your health. You can change your foods. You can change your diet. It's a lot easier when you ain't broke and you're enough. Change your career even. Maybe a career that you can actually enjoy because you don't need to hustle. It's crazy. So we're not this left ring, right ring, divided. But if you were to go out and you were to just say, I don't choose any politics. I'm going to divest from this system completely. I'm going to get off the grid. I'm out of this whole situation that got us locked into as consumers. I'm talking about on the hustle, on the grind. And in America, this to be true. You never fully own anything in your life. You never really own the house. You never really own the car. You never really own any things. When you're gone, you're gone. And a lot of folks are waking up because this crime, this shootings, this political race with all this division, folks are like tired. And believe it or not, most people in America are neither Republican nor Democrat. Most people. And the most people are tired. To a lot of these people looking from the outside in at this whole fuckery circus parade thing, whether you support Callaway or support Trump, it doesn't matter. You're probably exhausted too. Because for so many of you guys, when it comes down to it's folks who are sitting up here and they did everything right. Their future looks bleak, but they did everything right. They invest in their 401k. They put their money away. They're white. They're older. They're white couples in the Midwest. They're still living check to check right now in retirement just to make ends meet. And these are people that have homes already. These are white folks that put money in 401ks. Privilege. You know it's true. You know it's true. I want to play one of these videos really quick. We got a video, right? I want to play one of these videos really quick, you guys. What's that first one we have, Judas? Because you guys don't believe me and shit. I'm gonna show you some shit.
401k retirement.
Okay. Watch this video, you guys. You think I'm lying? If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm getting to your questions, you guys. I got them. But check this video out.
The 77-year-old electrician by trade leaves at 5:30 a.m. and heads for his part-time job unloading trailers at a local supermarket in St. Petersburg, Florida for $14.75 an hour. His wife Joyce, 66, prepares for her workday, making $14 an hour as a full-time legal administrator.
It's not really a retirement.
What is it?
It's working every day.
The Gessics came out of retirement not because they wanted to, but because they had to, and are among the 11 million Americans, 1 in 5 over 65, who are still working.
It's hard, 77, still busting my butt.
So I call it the work, retire, repeat syndrome.
Labor economist Teresa Ghilarducci says work is the new retirement.
More than half of the people who are retired right now do not have enough money to be retired.
Oof. Who's to blame for all of this?
I blame policymakers who experimented with our retirement system 40 years ago, and they are not saying the experiment failed.
That experiment is what we know today as the 401k, named after part of a 1978 law that offered companies an alternative to the traditional.
Tell me right now, you guys, that you are not blown away. This is not a black problem no more. This ain't even a poor problem no more, y'all. You used to think that these are the things that affected only niggas, right? This is how they made you think and look at the whole racism and the division thing and make you think it was us. It ain't us. And I remember a lot of us are doing fantastic. A lot of black women are doing fantastic. But you see that this right here is real. And you know we're doing this the whole season, you guys, because we're telling you guys, you got to get out there. Expats, you need to vote. There's 10 million of us. 250,000 in the Philippines, you guys alone. But this is real. People are worried about things. That's my future if I don't figure out things. If I don't travel, if I don't divest and invest other places. The currency thing is real. The BRICS thing is real. The digital currency, the cashless system that you're going to do in America is real. Now it's just voluntary, correct? You see all the billions that they sell online, and you realize that it's more profitable for online than it is to use paper. You realize that, right? If I give you $5 for something, you know, if I give you $10, no, if I give you $25 for one of the fantastic hot plates in the hood that I miss so much with the cornbread and the greens, if you take that $25 and you go buy something else, it's the same $25 passing along in the community, right? What's happening now is they're realizing when it's digital currency, you pay every time you buy something. It's not same. It's like a cloud. They make money every single time, without fail. Every time you click the button, they're making money. Everybody's making money off your money. There's no lost in the hood, you know, for a while. You realize that, I hope. So these folks here, 401ks, all this, had to go back to work to make ends meet at 78, almost 80 years old, with no end in sight. What you gonna do? So for these kind of folks, the future's looking very grim. And there's many people like this. There's people leaving, I got you. They're leaving for many reasons at the end of the day. These are folks that did the right thing every single day, you guys. All I'm saying. Yet, you guys, there's other people out here that sit up and have. So say you do everything right. You the 401ks, you got the great wife, the great husband, the house, you pay everything off, and you got to go back to work when you're 78 years old. Just imagine that. Now, our generation, the fucking stats are that the life expectancy is shorter now in America for y'all. From the stress and all this debt, people are dying. The life expectancy in America is shorter now than it was before. We are declining in health. We're looking like we're 1800 BC or some shit nowadays. People are dropping dead at 45. I mean, there's a video for that too, right? There's a video for the life expectancy. Okay, you guys, now you are not even able in America to live as long as you're supposed to live. Like this, most of y'all ain't gonna live to be 78, never alone be working at 78. And of course, if you don't believe me, I want you to watch this baby. If you don't believe me, this is
homeownership's going down, divorce rates going up. And these are all metrics that tell me that in order to live a life you're pleased with, it's requiring more time and energy. Your dad could have worked 2.5, 3, 4, 5 years to own a home. People are having to work 20, 30, 40, 50 years to own a home. They're still the same humans. So by debasing the currency, again, if you think of it as time and energy in an abstracted form, you're increasing the time and energy required to live a sustainable life. And it deteriorates society. It's really an awful, malicious thing to do. When you say steal from people, they are stealing the time and energy from the collective populace. When your groceries double, when your McDonald's order doubles, when your gas price doubles, it's just requiring more time and energy for you to have the life that you need to have.
You know what, Jack? I think you have just nailed a much better definition of what inflation truly is and why it's so bad.
Everyone used to get married around 22, 20.
I'm telling you, that's why the other day we talked about how it wasn't your fault. Because I really do think when I'm talking to meet people, when I do my consulting, a lot of times they don't realize it's not their fucking fault. Stuff has literally doubled in America. Doubled. No one's salaries doubled in America in the last generation, in the last 20 years. But literal things in America, price of things have doubled. Remember, before it used to go down because they were selling so many economies of scale. Now it's like the more you buy, the more you pay, right? That's why so many people, especially entrepreneurs like me, you guys, media people like me, so many entrepreneurs are out there. If you're home-based, working at home, things like that. What I notice is that when it comes, if you're making money at home, if you're an entrepreneur, you can be creative, you're opted out. You're opted out of the whole fucking thing. You're finally realizing, because I've been preaching this for so long, blindly, blind faith, but I just felt this in my gut. I've been preaching this for so long. To sit up here and realize that it's possible to reinvent yourself, to reinvent your business, to live better life. I just knew it was out there somewhere. Whether you're sitting up here and you're trying to live in the Philippines, or you're trying to live somewhere better and going to Ghana, or just some nearby like Mexico or something. Like I said, don't go to Canada. I'm telling you, Canada's not. I was almost living in Montreal. You'll regret that shit. But what's happening is, and there's, if you don't, people are opting out because now the digital thing changed everything. And while people worry about digital currency and you listen to this crazy, fake ass, late ass, ghetto ass news, I have not made digital currency in the last decade. I do not make cash. Over a decade. You're late. If you're using paper, if you got your dollars in the bank and you're saving, no, you're not stupid. You're just late. The whole reason that we're able to live around the world is because of the digital currency phenomenon. And America can't fuck with you like they used to. They can't control your shit. You can pull money from any country, any currency, baby. They convert. It converts automatically. You can sell whatever. And if you're selling digital goods, magazines, online courses, videos, teaching, shit like that, you're free. And they're changing the game right now. There's an entrepreneur video too, right? Okay, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm gonna put these through here. We get into the questions here in a second, but I want to set this up because a lot of y'all don't believe me unless the white folks say it. Y'all don't believe black folks unless you see white folks talking about it. To know how late we are. I'm telling you.
Are you in business?
Yes. When you look at reinvent yourself. Go ahead. Show them this. Show this.
Okay.
Yes, baby. You can reinvent yourself. It's not like you think. The news is backwards, late.
First product of Nokia was a toilet paper. Samsung used to be a grocery store. Sony used to be a rice cooker manufacturer. Used to be a tractor. IKEA used to be a pen. LG used to be a facial cream. The first version of your business will not be your best. Just keep going.
The whole point of that situation for me to pay you was to show you real quick. I like playing, visuals and shit, because some of y'all be slow. You can reinvent yourself. You can do things. This whole thing, the digital currency, the down of the dollar, all that, it's already happening. It happened over a decade ago. You're very late. You know that when you travel to Mexico or whatever, well, now a lot of you are finding out, because white folks have been doing it for hundreds of years, but now a lot of black folks are finally getting their passports and traveling and finding out that when you travel the world, the dollar is bigger and better and goes further, and then it allows you. So then maybe if you shouldn't be so mad at the migrants in America because they're getting handouts and stuff. But remember, we getting all kind of stuff when you travel to Mexico and all these places. You don't need a handout because your dollar is powerful. But my point is, it's already been happening. If you're selling on Etsy, if you're selling on Gcash or Cash App, if you're using Venmo, any of these things, you're already in the digital currency game. The only issue is you're only selling to folks in the United States. But if you're selling folks in Russia and Africa and Germany and Switzerland and London and the Philippines and Canada, and you got clients all over, whatever it might be a course, an ebook, white folks are ahead of us. You're already digital. It's already here for you. No one's walking in the store giving you cash. No one's giving you a check. And a real digital company, they don't even need a checking account. They don't need an EIN number. When you buy them eyelash from China, or when you get your stuff sourced as entrepreneurs abroad and you make those little gift boxes and stuff, that's global. America can't stop it. But if you look at it, it's already here. The middleman is gone. So anyway, you guys, let's play a commercial real quick. You guys have a little break. Come back here, you guys. And I'm talking to you, David. David Carter, I see you, 39, Los Angeles, USA, a Democrat. Thanks for the information, David. But David, when we get after the commercial break, we're getting to your question. We have Trump's commercial. Okay, so we'll play Trump, and then we'll play some Pay Some Bills, you guys, real quick. And David, since you know what, Dave was a Democrat, right? Okay, can we pay Kamala Harris? Okay. And in regards to you, Mr. David, your question is next. We're going to play Kamala Harris since you're a Democrat, and I'll read your question when we come back in just 1 second. Enjoy this fantastic freedom commercial.
Good time, people. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
In this election, we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us, we choose something different. We choose freedom. The freedom not just to get by, but get ahead. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to make decisions about your own body. We choose a future where no child lives in poverty, where we can all afford health care, where no one is above the law. We believe in the promise of America, and we're ready to fight for it. Because when we fight, we win. So join us. Go to KamalaHarris.com and let's get to work.
I'ma keep on running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
We in the Philippines, baby. Black Wellness, you guys, Freedom Blend. If you guys are one of those amazing Ultimate Philippines affiliates, you guys, you want to be a brand ambassador, hit me up because Black Wellness Freedom Blend is available. It's hazelnut, it's goodness, it's beautiful, all natural, all wonderful, Philippine farmed, hand roasted, hand picked. Okay, you guys, this coffee is to die. It strains completely easy. In this strainer that I use every day here at the studio, y'all, I apologize, but I use my little strainer. I'm saving the environment. I don't waste paper, y'all. This is hand ground, hand roasted goodness. It's healthy, you guys. It strains so easy. It's so smooth. You can drink it black like it's supposed to be. That's the healthiest way for you to boost your immune system, to boost your semen, to boost all your great antioxidants. But I like a little bit of sugar. And when you use sugar, people, use raw sugar and use real cream, not brown sugar, white cancer sugar. And if you need some more like me, grab raw sugar. You know the coffee's good when it blends so easy, when it mixes all together so easy like this. That's how you know it's real. It's not synthetic, okay? Grab you some of this, you guys. Health is a big deal, and we're proud to be available in the Philippines nationwide. Some of this wellness in every single drop, y'all. This is it, available in the Philippines, you guys. You know it's good, baby. But get you some of this Black Wellness blend, you guys, nationwide in the Philippines. Celebrating Black History Month, you guys. A Freedom Blend celebration now available nationwide in the Philippines. Get you some hand-picked, all-natural, organic hazelnut, baby.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
A fantastic freedom commercial right there. We put that just for you, Brother David. And you guys, make sure that you go to thephilippinesmagazine.com, click wherever they got to click, and order that Black Wellness coffee. You guys, the best way to have your coffee is black, but if you need some raw sugar, get that. But we have our coffee. We're pushing the hell out of it because we want you guys to be healthy. Drop that 3-in-1 stuff. Drop that Starbucks stuff. It is killing you, giving you diabetes and gout. It's fucking you the fuck up. Real coffee, hand roasted Philippines coffee is amazing. Our hazelnut's amazing. Our Barako is amazing. We're talking about Citizen Arabica beans here pretty soon too. But you guys, grab you some Black Wellness. Take a break. You're stressed out. I know you are. Take a break and enjoy our coffee while you do it. So, David Carter, what's his question, Julius? Do you mind? What we got here, David? I see. Yeah. Let's get right into this, you guys. And David, I'm sorry I have not read your question yet or heard your question yet. I just saw your name.
He's from Los Angeles, a Democrat, and the question is, what's the first step to leaving the U.S. and starting life in the Philippines? I have a good job here, but I feel like I could have a better life abroad. How do I prepare financially?
Well, you know, Brother David, I'm glad that you're looking for something. And I was successful, you know, technically, I guess, in the States when I was, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't free. There was no end in sight. It was just more about grinding more. And how I prepared was the first thing I did was became a minimalist. I got rid of everything. I started downsizing and cleaning up my life. And I moved on a boat in Los Angeles, Marina Del Rey. Beautiful situation, changed my perspective on life. And I really just shut all my shit. I got a video in the back. You can check that video out. Shut all my shit. I got rid of it. And what it did, bro, is it allowed me to sit up and literally think. The first night, and I left my fabulous company, my boardroom. I got a job at the Cheesecake Factory. Shout out to the Cheesecake Factory folks. And I just walked away, bro. It was the recession, 2008 had just happened. And all my friends were like saying, bro, this is the best time to get out. This is the best time. Because right now, no one's going to question anything. No one's going to ask anything. No one's going to wonder because everybody was crashing. AT&T was laying off 20, 30,000 people. Sprint was laying off 20,000 people. I mean, it was crazy. And I did it. And I held on to my stuff. I gave it to my partners because there was some drama and stuff like that. But I kind of held on to it. But I really didn't know if it was me. I didn't know. That's why I did the video about, it's not you. It's not you. I mean, you might think it's you. You might think it's you're a man and you're an entrepreneur or you're a professional and it's supposed to not blame anybody. But sometimes you need to blame motherfuckers. You need to point in the right direction. So, because if you can't see where the problem is and you always just think it's me, then how are you going to fix it? You can't be fixing yourself forever. You can't be working on yourself forever. And a lot of times in America's situation, like what you're talking about, it's not you. So I minimalized. I got a boat, lived on it, a catamaran. It was beautiful, bro. The first night when I woke up, I kept my convertible. I gave up all my other stuff, sold my artwork to my family, my drapes, my everything. And that first night I woke up and I didn't have to have that thing on me. It was crazy. Seagulls were all over the boat. I was the first time I went to bed. I think late or whatever, regular or whatever it was, and then woke up refreshed and rested at like 6:30. I hadn't done that in a long time. I might get up early, but I wasn't happy about it. And the seagulls were there. It was beautiful. So I would do that first, work on yourself, and then go ahead and start paying attention to your numbers. And I would do reverse engineer all of your numbers so that you see exactly what you need to live off of. Because people in other countries live for $1,000 a month. So you can think in your head, okay, if I just had $1,000 a month, what would I do? And then reinvent yourself. You might want to live better than that. You might want to not do that, but that's what I did. And then what it did was it allowed me to think for years, to just be on a hiatus and just reinvent myself and think, what would I do if it wasn't about a grind? Would I write a book? Would I do another company? Would I be a philanthropist? Would I be in media? Would I get my own studio? It allowed me to think what makes me happy, what makes me feel free, as opposed to this is how I know how to make money. This is my business way. That's what I would do first. Let's go. Number 2, baby, who's that?
Next is from Melinda.
Melinda?
42 Manchester, UK. Her question is, I've heard a lot about how affordable it is to live in the Philippines compared to the UK. Can you break down the monthly cost of living for a single woman like me looking to move?
Okay, well, my mom was here. We had a women's retreat. They lived kind of cute, a little, Airbnbs and stuff like that. So it was kind of bougie. But as I just said to my brother before you, $1,000 a month is kind of what it cost. From that point, it's about you. If you come and you eat local food and you do local things, that's enough. Such a single woman. I'm not sure, how old was she again? Did it say?
42.
42. You're not going out partying. You're maybe a little bit, but you're not really doing. You may like nice things and things like that, but for the most part, that's what you're looking for. If you're looking to simplify your life or whatnot like that, safety. A lot of times, to be honest, when you're abroad, outside the America or the West, using the UK, it's safer outside of the cities. The cities in these aren't, so they aren't bad either. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying typically a lot of times you can get a more simple life on a beach, a more simple life in a province, and it's still kind of city, but you're kind of out living on a beach or in a province somewhere, not actually in the city where the hustle and bustle is still there. So I would do that. But I think I have a video actually of a guy, right? With the expenses. Okay. This is why I play these videos. This right here is just for you. Watch this video with this guy. He breaks it down for you, and he's in the city in the Philippines, but he breaks it down. And he sounds like he's kind of like you too. You guys the same kind of background. You got that for? They're getting together, girl. But let me tell you, break it down. Use $1,000 in your mind. Maybe say 1,500 if you know that you want to do wellness. You want to get massages very, very often. You want to have great health food. Maybe someone cook your food for you. You don't have it ready? But we found it though, didn't we? Okay. I'll have to get back to you on the video. But he breaks it down and pretty much, we'll put in the link, you guys down the road, or you can put the link, maybe you can check this video out. But it's $1,000 a month is what he said. I would say $1,500 because you're older than he is. So you're not going to want to jump on jeepneys and walk everywhere. You're going to want drivers and Ubers and things like that. You kind of know what products you like, right? So you might still want to use American products and things like that as well. But $1,500 a month, you're golden. My mom, she was here. She got her whole mouth done, new teeth, new makeovers, 25 hours of massage, all that. She did not spend that much money. She's fine. I was shocked myself. She was here for a couple of months almost, so she did pretty good. And it was beautiful. She ate what she wanted to eat. She had great food. She had cooked. She went around. She got clients. She was here in the studio. You maybe saw her or heard her voice a few times. She didn't come on camera very much, but you may have seen that. We got next, number 3. Who we got?
Next is from Sarah Gomez, 29, from Houston.
Hey, ¿cómo estás, Sarah Gomez?
She's a Republican.
Republican, Latina. Okay, Miss Gomez.
Her question is it really possible to find love abroad? And how do you navigate cultural differences when dating someone from another country, like the Philippines?
Well, I'm going to get your question in 1 second, girl. While we do this, let me go pay some more bills really quick. Let's pay Trump's commercial, and then let's pay another commercial, you guys. But, girl, I'm going to answer how can you find some love. I'm going to make you wait, girl, for this one. I know exactly how you can find some love. But check this out first.
Time, people, you're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
Now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency. What started off as unlike impossible is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign, securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty impressive.
Breaking news out of Palm Beach,
The FBI has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The former president has both sides of the political aisle up in arms.
It is a dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
For 7 years, they hated him, they targeted him, they hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, Miss Gomez. I know I played that commercial just for you. I plan to play both of those during that segment because I can't play one or the other, so I don't partially showcase anybody. But let's hear her question again. What's her question again? It was, we can read it to begin real quick. Because
The question is it really possible to find love abroad? And how do you navigate cultural differences when dating someone from another country like the Philippines?
oh wow, okay. Well, let's see this. My partner and I've been together about 12 years. Have a real nice relationship where we understand each other. Um, and I'll tell you, I've got friends that have been together 20 years, got wives, got kids, a lot of interracial couples. I think that the way you're a female, I do have one of my top clients, one of my great best friends, the one that got me those fabulous gas. You may have seen Helen at the parties and things like that. She has a Filipino husband and kids and all that whole family, whole thing. Um, Mainly the whole thing about it, dating from another culture, is one, you've got to kind of get to know people now with online internet. You can easily do that. You've got to establish who you want, what kind of person you want. You want someone that's educated, equally yoked. But you hear a lot of the gossip about passport bros, how they go and get people that, people that they think are not on a certain level, right? But either way, whatever you like, you can have whatever you like. That's the whole point of it. Whether people judge you or not, you can have whatever you like. And you got to just check and see. But the culture thing, um, what's her name again? What's her name again? Gomez, right?
Sarah Gomez.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're Latina, Sarah, and where you're from, or maybe you're like that, maybe as well. And you, yeah. Main thing is to really learn like that culture. Don't go to that culture trying to be American or Texan or whatnot. Go there to be part of their culture, to understand their culture, and a lot of times find a culture that you like. And typically, relationship is going to be more traditional anyway. Which, if you're Republican, you like that. So abroad, the whole reason, no matter where you go, is relationships are more traditional. So that part alone might be valuable for you. Who's next?
Next one is from Jason Blackwell,
Get it,
35.
Jason, again. Go ahead, you guys.
The question is, I run a small business here in London, and I'm curious how I can outsource more tasks to the Philippines to cut costs. What's the best way to get started?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, first of all, this is a great time to take a little break again. You have to outsource everything. You have to outsource everything.
What?
Outsource everything.
Question?
Yes. Okay. First, I'm going to come back. I'm going to ask a question to you, but I wrote a whole book about outsource everything. Maybe that's why you're asking. I hope that's why you're asking. I hope you watch our show all the time. I'm going to play this commercial. Should answer some of your questions. I'm coming and get into it. Play outsource everything because this might answer all your questions. I wrote a whole book about it. It's kind of crazy.
You were live on the set, and I've got some news to tell you. 10 years ago, I left California, USA on the beach, and I got on a plane. I went to the tropics, and I reinvented myself. I wanted to turn my dreams into reality. I had a great time, great friend. I published magazines, books. I meditated. I sipped coconuts, you guys. I had tattoo competition, weekly shows, and I want you guys to know I sat down, and I wanted to write step by step how I did it. How did I get free? How did I outsource everything? How did I get to where I could run my company from my laptop? And now I finished it. It is done. My new book, you guys, Outsource Everything, is out now. I finished it. I'm telling you all about how I gained my freedom, how I live in the tropics next to the beach in a beautiful lifestyle, and I still run my business. I outsource everything. My new ebook, it's out now, you guys. It's available right now, you guys. I made it to where freedom is here for you. You can get the same freedom that I did. It's totally possible, and it's totally doable, and this has never been a better time than to do it. Grab my new ebook, Outsource Everything, on Google Play and the App Store, you guys. And of course, KareemAntonio.com/my ebook. Outsource Everything. Outsource Everything, How to Be a Minimalist CEO by Kareem Jackson. Introduction for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Presented by K&Co America and the Chunks and
But nowadays, you can literally, like my book is called Outsource Everything, because now you can literally outsource every single thing besides what you really want to do. And by outsource, I mean, we've got 15 people that work with us, but there's only 3 or 4 of us tops ever in the studio at one time. That's it, not including guests, of course, but that's it. You know, and you could do that. That's from 100 employees before to you guys, 100 to 15. And we have more reach. We're in different countries now. That was 100 people doing a magazine for Kansas City, Missouri. Now we're much more reach. So, and the freedom is better, and you don't need as much money because you don't have as much overhead. So you can bust your ass and make a lot of money and be really rich, or you can take the opportunity like I did and say, well, I don't need to bust my ass. I don't need to be so rich anymore. I don't need to do all that. I don't have all these people anymore. So let me not do it and live within my means, and you can change for that. How do you get started? The first thing is literally contact us and we can help you do it at KareemAntonio.com. But employee that you have, everybody, the flowers, maintenance, secretaries, list every single, put the mailman, the delivery man, anything you outsource, anything that you like, your subcontractors, vendors, right? List them all down. And then what you do is you figure out which ones you can outsource right away. That's what you do. You just go through each one and you just start outsource. And a lot of times you realize nowadays, you don't need a lot of the things that you used to need now. You don't need paper. You don't need printing machines. You don't need checks. You don't need payroll. You don't need anything. You don't need people to come to you and visit. You don't need a lobby anymore. You don't need any of that stuff anymore, unless you want to have it. I didn't ask what you do. They say, it doesn't say what he does, right? They didn't ask what you do for a living, but you don't need anything. The first thing is to list everything out and to start seeing how you can get rid of each of every one of those. And typically, what we did is, if you look at my book and you heard what I said, we saved 80% off our overhead when we did it. So that's inspiring. Who's the next one we got?
Next is from Jessica King from Chicago, USA.
Oh my God. Okay. Hey, Jessica from Chi-Town.
And her question is, I've been hearing a lot about the mental health benefits of living high stress environments like the US. How has living in the Philippines improved your quality of life and mental well-being?
Well, these are good questions, you guys. You guys must watch the damn show. First of all, 100%. 100%. As a black man who has been shot 5 times, right, has been mugged, and it's, I was in the military. It happened in San Diego on the street, being mugged after work. A person that knows, I've been blessed, and I'm okay, and I've lived a great life, but there is still some stress in the back of your head. You know what I mean? You when you see this news, or we're in the Philippines talking about the news, you literally see it every day, all day. That means every day that you go on the news, if you listen to national news, there's a shooting literally somewhere in America every single day. There's some violence every single day.
Also, she declined to say her part.
Oh,
She's
she did.
Jessica.
Jessica. But Jessica, you can be non-party. We say that most people in America are not Republican nor Democrat. But I'll tell you this right now. What happens is that you don't realize how the food and how the stress of the actual environment, and they call these environmental illnesses, how hard they are on your body. You don't understand how you having to both in the house work just to pay the bills and then argue about that just kills your health, kills your psyche, kills your wellness. And you shouldn't be having those arguments at all. There's folks in the Philippines that are working in McDonald's and have one income in their house and they're fine. Kids look cute, they go to all the little birthday parties, they have a little Christmas presents, and they're happy, they're fine, and they don't have that issue. And they live longer, they live better, they have healthier wellness situations. They don't need so much massage, they don't need so much stress reduction, they don't need so much stuff. And it opens your eyes to how the environment is toxic. So the other thing is, like I told someone before as well, is that when you're able to kind of come and relax, a lot of times Americans, we don't know how to relax. We've never had a vacation without working. We've never just enjoyed our family or enjoyed our time. We've never just worked enough to take care of our people around us and our family. We've always had to work for more and more and more and more and more. Remember, half of the money you make goes to taxes right away. So you got to work double as much. And now mom's working, dad's working, husband, everyone's working. So no one's relaxing. The weekends aren't off anymore. You're working another job, you're working overtime. So it is 100% different. And you learn it really, really fast. Yes.
Next question.
This drink. When I get done with this drink, you guys, we're over. I'm gonna get the questions, tomorrow.
So Andrews.
How you doing, brother Andrews? Where's he from?
From Dallas, USA. He's a
Texas.
Republican.
Oh, I figured so. I'm going to say, okay, Texas Republicans. Thanks, brother, for tuning in. You saw the Trump commercial. Hope you enjoyed it.
The question is, how do you find a serious long-term partner in the Philippines? I'm not looking for something casual, and I want to be sure I'm going about it the right way.
Wow.
And he's 55 years old.
Okay, I'm 52, brother. Happy birthday to me in August. So hello, brother. You know, to be honest with you, most of these you're going to deal with in America, you're not going to have. Most relationships are genuine abroad, believe it or not. It's just not. There's not the scamming, and those are for idiots. But if you're looking for love and not looking to take advantage or to control, I mean, if you're that's what you're looking for. And in the States, which sounds like with you do have dates, you do have relationships, you could have people. Then what happens is that now you're just choosing the relationship, you're choosing the long term. It's the ones that can't get good dates back home, then they go abroad. And now all of a sudden they're in a new tax bracket, so they get these great dates. Then they come off like passport bros and negative things a lot of times, taking advantage. But if you're just saying, hey, I'm dating, I've been through this and that, I just want to know how to find love and long term and in another country like the Philippines, you'll find it. It'll be genuine. You'll be very surprised because a lot of times one is Republican, Democrat, black, white, or whatever, you're going to be enough. And whether you make 25 or 50 or 100,000, not sure what you make, but Republican in Texas, you probably make some pretty good money. But if you just make 50,000, 25,000 a year, when you land, you're a millionaire already. You know, you're not going to stress about getting valet. You're not going to stress about going to the spa. You're not going to stress about cooking. And despite what people say, most expat couples, relationship people, they're not cooking and cleaning their own house and stuff. They have help. People help them do things. They're not driving. They're not doing all these things. They're usually philanthropists. You're able to give back to the community. You're able to. You're not. It's not the same lifestyle at all. So that hype about getting a woman that you're going to have as a slave and take care of everything or whatever, that's kind of traditional. You're right, and they may do a little of that in the beginning, but eventually you realize that you guys don't have to. You can enjoy life. You can do business together. So you can definitely find it. And I'll tell you this, the whole thing is, like you said, tell up in the beginning from the very get-go that you're looking for that. Because a lot of guys looking to hook up, looking to get pictures, looking to get this, looking to get that, and not looking. I mean, I understand everyone wants to have fun. If you're not looking for a relationship for real, because they're not saying that in the beginning. They're not lying to these women. They're saying they're looking for a good time, not a long time. So saying that, you'll attract, and I'm going to tell you this too. Don't look at the dating sites, things like that. Actually go to churches, go to business organizations, Chamber of Commerce. In the Philippines, very successful women have businesses. They're executives here. They're pageant queens. So it's not the same. But oh my God, the dating game show. You can tune into the dating game show, or you could actually contact us and be one of our guys, because there's so many people looking for wives and husbands, and that we're trying to showcase this, because at the end of the day, people are looking for love and relationships. Everybody's not a passport bro. Everybody's not looking for a passport bro. Most people in the Philippines are looking for relationships. They're looking for love, long-term stuff. So the dating game podcast show is coming, and off the chain. I'm excited about that. Okay. So what's the next one, Julius? What you got? And this is my last one, you guys. Last question. I'm going to get the other ones tomorrow on the show, but who's this from the last question?
This is from.
Perfect. Hey, you guys. The Philippines.
Her name's Rebecca Cruz, 31 years old.
Hey, Rebecca, how
from
are you?
Cebu.
31. Say it again.
From Cebu.
Oh my God. Hello, Cebu. Oh, we were just there. Thank you. Thank you, Department of Tourism, for sponsoring our Cebu trip. It was a great time.
The question is, for someone thinking about leaving the Philippines for a career abroad, like in the US or UK, what are some things to consider? Is it worth it financially? From Rebecca Cruz.
Is it
worth it financially?
Wow. I see David, you're calling me, David, brother. That's a hard question, Rebecca, because I'm here. So to me, it's not. And I understand if you're going there, the main question, the thing that I heard was you're going there for work, and is it worth it financially? So financially, probably it's worth it, because you can do a simple job and make great money. But if that's not all you're looking for, then it becomes not worth it. So maybe if it's already a situation you can do when you're pretty cool, 1, 2, 3 years, go there, make your money, send it back home, live well, girl.
And she's young, 31 years old.
Do your thing, enjoy it, come back. You ain't gonna lose nothing. You might as well. But I would tell you this: is that if it's a situation where you are trying to change your life and do something for your community, if you're wanting to better yourself, right? Then in the Philippines, you can make great money in the Philippines. You can do business, and a lot of women are doing things. A lot of people are leading things. A lot of people are showing, and whether it's the Olympics, whether it's the beauty queens, the women in the Philippines are thriving. But abroad, it's always easier. I remember most of the foreigners, when we come to the Philippines, we're not coming for jobs. There's very few actually that do that. They're coming to invest, to retire, to do business, to do something, to create something, to be an artist, right? That's what they're coming to do. So it's a very different reason for traveling. And for us, it's worth it because we can do what we want to do, even if that's to get a job or be a diplomat. But we can actually then enjoy the lifestyle and enjoy the things that we're the place where we're at more. Whereas in the States, girl, you're gonna be working. You're gonna send that money back home. You're not gonna live as good there as you can here because you're sending money back home and all of those things. The country is better. So when you're driving and everything, it's nicer. It's there's no bumps some maybe, and there's nice areas and things like that. Depends on where you're gonna go. But technically, you as a person, you're gonna want to send your money back and invest and do different things. You're gonna see a lot of this violence. You got to worry about that too. So I appreciate that. Brother David is calling on the phone. I don't know if you're watching the show. Thanks for watching. I can't answer. Of course, we're live on the show. I know that you're watching, brother. I'm glad that you're watching. Let me say Hurley, thanks for being here. Jordan, thanks for being here as well. Brother Jamal, thanks. And Joel, everybody that's been here, thanks for the comments and the questions. I appreciate that. We have been getting into this stuff. We're doing more and more of these. We're trying to organize stuff. We're trying to get our coffee situation doing. So you guys, we sold out already. Thank you for all the love. We sent goodies out to all of you guys, supported us. So I want to thank you for being here for us for that situation. But you guys, understand there's a lot of reasons to leave. There's a lot of reasons to travel. If you're wanting to go from the Philippines to the States, it's all on your personal lifestyle choice, what you like. But understand this. Back home, they need our help. If you are an American, you were brought out here in these streets with your Trump, with your Kamala, you saw the commercial we paid, I don't care. But either we need to vote this time. We're 10 million strong. And we can vote, y'all. They need help back home because now you see these videos we're always playing. You see, I play some of them over and over again because some of y'all be forgetting how the folks back home are doing. You see another shooting. See, folks are homeless, and now it's illegal to be homeless. There, people back home are now trying to come to the Philippines, trying to come abroad. I say it every single show. 500,000 folks is waiting on their passports before. It ain't no fucking joke. So whether it's Republicans international, whether it's Democrats abroad, register to vote, support. And I will say this, we're still kind of undecided, a little teeny tiny bit, but we need a woman. I know that. We need a change. We need someone younger. We need these guys are arguing amongst themselves. It's getting old. You see they're attempting to kill Trump again. It's like, come on, that's a whole fuckery situation. I mean, I lean Republican. I lean conservative. I'm a business person for my whole career. But it's getting to be ridiculous. The division is crazy. We're all in this together. You see that everybody is dealing with this. It's America. When you see it out here, you saw the Indian news before. It's American. So you guys, thanks for being here real quick. If we leave, why don't we leave them with the Indian video for the news? We got that? I'm going to leave you guys this funny video with Indian news. Of course, Ms. Kamala's Indian and black, so you can see why the Indians are paying attention to our politics now. But this is what India is saying about America. And when you see the news, they don't say black, they don't say white, they don't say Birmingham, they say the USA. They don't have it anymore. It's gone. Okay, y'all, you got lucky because it's funny as hell. It's not funny. It's a terrible situation, but it's funny to hear them talk about it and let you know they're Americans. This is who it affects. It's affecting America. America's crime rate is high. America's lifestyle is high. America's gun violence is high. Whether you have guns or not, I got a sharpshooting ribbon on my U.S. Air Force uniform. I grew up shooting guns.
Fatal United States shooting. 4 people were killed and dozens injured in a shooting in Birmingham in the state.
With that, you guys keep in touch. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We're live on the 7th. Kareem Jackson. Success is for everyone, you guys. It is really for you. That means you. I'm talking to you. Things are just crazy right now. Understand that. But get your passports and travel, you guys. So thanks for being here. And let's pay some bills, Julius. Oh, you got it? That's okay. Oh, you got it? No? Okay, wait, you guys. It's just funny to see how People talk about what's happening to us around the world. We forget that we're Americans. So anyway, thanks you guys. Have a good day. You guys, I'll see you tomorrow. We're good? All right, you guys. Success is for you guys. Success is for everyone. And I want you guys to enjoy this. And ladies, we're depending on you. You're going to win this election, ladies. Keep pushing, keep grinding, because this is all about ladies right now. Thanks. Hey you guys, Kareem Jackson here for Black Kansas City, you guys. This is By Black KC Show. Hey you guys, you know this fantastic, amazing, beautiful, sexy, beautiful diva, this queen, this Estelle Brooks Fit For You. You guys have seen her all over town. They implement a strict safety protocol against COVID-19. That's what got them popular during the whole COVID lockdown situation. Then from that situation, we all learned the value of our food, the value of our health, the value of our hygiene. We learned so much about that. And Estelle taught us all. She went online and changed the game for elderly, older, seasoned, professional fitness for all of us. She's a health and fitness instructor. She's over 70 years old, you guys, and she looks amazing. Her body fit toning, everyone saw this live online when she was doing it on Facebook at Estelle Brooks on Facebook, you guys. Then she went through and she showed us all. She went to people's homes. She went to her home. She went out in the community and showed us how to get fit and in shape with her boot camps and all her personal training. She's helping others to maintain a higher quality of life through health and fitness for generations to come. That's what Estelle Brooks is doing. So take care of yourself. This is the sign. This is the sign that you've all been waiting for. Go and get that healthy lifestyle right now. There's no excuse, you guys. Fit4you.com. It's right there. All of her tools, all of her packages, and soon she's going to be training instructors all around the world how to help their elderly family and friends to get in shape as well. So you guys, go check out Estelle Brooks. Fit For You is for you. She's going to show you how you can be over 70 and fine. And thanks for watching Black Kansas City, the By Black Kansas City show. Kareem Jackson live on the set, baby. Go get healthy.